All right, if you're getting blocked as sheriff, maybe go to Washington and fix things yourself. Sheriff Paul Babeu is doing just that. He's decided to run for Congress after trying to deal with all the problems on the border and the illegals and everything else. That's a pretty big leap. Why are you doing this, Sheriff?
Well, after 7 years, you mentioned, Neil, as a sheriff, not only we have a tough job fighting the cartels and fighting illegal immigration when our borders aren't secured, the federal government, Barack Obama, has actually put roadblocks in our way. Every step of the way thwarted our efforts, and this is where I'm going to take that fight from Pinell County to Washington, D.C.
All right, your colleague in this fight against all these illegals coming here,
Yes.
Joe Arpaio, he's been dragged in and out of court, multiple things. You know, found guilty on any of this stuff, he could be facing some rough stuff. Did any of that influence your decision that you're trying to do your job, I'm sure the same way he was trying to do his job, and you're the one who's going to get punished doing it, so why not run for Congress?
Right. Well, it's been nonstop. Not only this last year alone, we've arrested 19 cartel scouts on mountaintops that are lookouts for the cartels. My God, this is happening on American soil, yet our president gets involved in other aspects of our economy in our life, yet he doesn't do his core responsibilities. And this is where I'm an oath keeper, and this is where so many people run for office with no intention of following through on anything they tell people or promise in a campaign. And this is where anything I've said, I've done, right? If I make a promise, I'm going to keep it. And this is where I'm angry. The American people are angry and fed up with not just this president, but with Congress.
No,
and
there's no doubt about that,
Sheriff.
But at least in the House, that's the one branch where there are a lot of angry guys who share your rage, but nothing gets done. And I mean, we have all these presidential candidates similarly tripping over themselves about how to enforce the border and make sure that people don't get through, yet people get through. Once they get through, they don't get thrown back. We've got the lowest deportations now with the Barack Obama presidency.
I know.
So it does seem, despite that angry Congress, nothing is getting done. So what makes you think adding your voice to the mix?
We're going to have a new Congress, and we're certainly, thank God, going to have a new president. And I think what you're going to see is at a time when just this border issue with an unsecured border, not just as a sheriff, as an Army officer who served in Iraq, who served on the border, commanded soldiers, I have a front row seat to be able to articulate what the solution looks like. And we're going to have not just a majority in the House, the Senate, I believe the executive branch, just like Obama, who had that majority in every one of those areas, failed. And this is where, if we're given that opportunity to lead, we better damn lead and fix the problems of our country, fix our national debt, $18.5 trillion. Instead, this administration is trying to kill jobs when 94 million Americans, the highest number in our history of working age, are not working. Right? And this is where the EPA, right here in my state, they're trying to shut our coal plants and everything.
All right. We'll see how it goes, Sheriff. Thank you very much. I didn't recognize you without the uniform. So
I know.
We'll see where
I look more like you, Neil.
All right, Sheriff. Thank you very, very much.